Good evening, Clubs League. Welcome back. If you're new, if you're old, if you're possibly Canadian, welcome in. Tuesday night is the start of Clubs League season number 4. And there's some big teams in this league, and there's some big teams tonight. So do not miss a single thing. We've got 4 absolute bangers. We'll do the scores on the doors. We'll go around the grounds in just a second's time. But of course, I just need to address the elephant in the room. Of course. Yes, it's the question on everyone's lips. I know. It was amicable. We've gone our separate ways. But me and the mustache just had to. We just had to do it, guys. It's really sad. But we've got to do it. We got to do it. Right then. Let's do this. If you don't know what Clubs League is, by about 10 p.m. tonight, you most certainly will do. It is a Pro Clubs Competitive 11s league, hence why Pro Clubs Weekly are here. Welcome in. If you don't know who I am, 8-baller Pro Clubs Weekly on behalf of Clubs League. They're all singing, all dancing. There's a lot of good stuff going on here, including these sweet graphics. And let me just show you this. The transition, he says. Look at the I love it. I absolutely love it. An eagle eye amongst you is on the other side. That shirt in the back, prize for anybody who can tell me whose shirt that is and whose banner this is. They are both playing tonight. There's your clue. Right, anyway, back to business. Kicking us off tonight is league owner Jay Jonesy's Bloodline Gaming. Let's go. Taking on a very familiar looking side. Very familiar looking side. It is EXITO, one of our favorite teams. We say that all the time. We got lots of favorites. Yeah, to be fair, the banner you need. The shirt you need eagle eyes. But if you know the club, Smudger, you tell me where the EXITO kit is, my friend. That's all I'm gonna say. I have noticed though my lights aren't turned on, which is a real shame. So before, this game's kicking off at 8:15, by the way. I am professional. 8:15. What's that? 5 minutes time. Do not miss that. And I'll tell you who's playing as well. But also look at the prize money. They're not messing around. They are not messing around. 3 divisions, 20 teams in each division. Just look at that. Granted, that graphic could have been a bit better. That's on me. Yes, Yoran, of course. Yeah, we're spoiled with the swag. We are spoiled with the swag. Massive teams on tonight. Bloodline EXITO will be kicking us off. And then it's time for game number 2. Last season's 3rd place finishers taking on a brand new side, Omen Esports, with owner/runner Sentians, who's a good friend of the channel. Our first look at that man, and he will have some Polish contingents in that side who are looking to go the full distance, by the way. Do not be surprised to see these guys up at the top of the table come end of the season. That's game number 2. That is just after 8:30 this evening. And then we've got Set Pace versus, of course, FENIX. And that FENIX side, chef's kiss. Set Pace. Now, for those of you who know, when I'm going through the teams, I do like to have a little bit of notes. Set Pace have got the most notes because Set Pace, true to their name, Set Pace really did set the pace last season. They did finish 4th both last season and the season before, so they're looking to kick on 4th place, 25 wins from the 38 games played. So they are the real deal. And some of the stats for this side, if FENIX think, FENIX did win season 2 here, so I guess they go into this as favorites. But do not write this Set Pace side off. Some of the stats we'll go through more in the game. The game, as you can see there, just after 9 o'clock, But they got the best midfield, the best goalkeeper, and the third highest goal scorer, all from last season. So they're here. They're in it to win it. A bit like Omen. Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised to see them at the head of the table, metaphorically and quite literally, come end of the season. Welcome in, Watty. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. No, this is Clubs League, Smeeks. This is Clubs League. As you can see from the really, really cool overlays they've got, everything is just... I didn't even have to touch a thing. When you guys do the lineups, it updates my lineups for me. Oh, I had a stressless afternoon this afternoon. Right, speaking of stressless, this last game is of course the main event of the evening, and it comes courtesy of two massive hitters. NOIR taking on NK KLUBIK. Again, a bit like Omen, is that Polish contingency led by the GOAT, Big Varmy. Big Varmy in that centre midfield tonight. Look, I mean, we knew what NOIR were coming into this. And then they go and sign Callisto and Maurice as well. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. That is your 9:30 game tonight. Looking forward to that one. But for now, as mentioned, let's kick off with J Jonesy's Bloodline Gaming. This is going to really set the scene for the rest of this season, I genuinely believe, because obviously we've got some of these... I'm going to say it. We've got some big teams coming in, the likes of EXITO, the likes of FENIX, the likes of NOIR, et al. Do you really think the likes of Bloodline, Setpace, VUVUZELA, I don't think they're going to be all that welcoming, funnily enough. So it's a really, really good test for these teams tonight. Bloodline kicking us off. Really, really good test for these teams tonight to really put a rubber stamp on things and say, look, boys, this is our yard. Like... There's also, I don't want to say levels, but there's familiarity with this league. There's teams that have been playing this league now for 4 seasons, been around the block a little bit, and we've got a bunch of newcomers coming in. So that is, and to be fair, I think every single one of our games tonight is basically that, isn't it? Newcomers coming in and trying to steal, other than these two, I guess. These two is just an absolute slobber knocker. Yeah, enjoy that one, guys. But yeah, so we can go pitch side to that starting lineup for Bloodline. Formerly VB Elite. They finished 8th last season, so they'll be looking to do a lot better than that. Jay Jonesy, as you can see there, he's the cameraman. He is the Clubs League owner, he is the club owner, and he is also playing in that free role, which you don't give free roles to non-dangerous players. So expecting big things from him, and they are going 4 at the back as well, which, truth be told, just looking at some of these lineups, the contingency here, i.e. the teams that have been around Clubs League for a little while, they all seem to be playing 4 at the back, so you can kind of spot the sides who are Clubs League, right? And yeah, the last 2 at the end. It's fascinating stuff. It genuinely is fascinating stuff. We don't have the EXITO lobby, so we'll go through the EXITO team. The return of Dizzy, always good to see this man back. Hopefully he's sobered up from a couple of weeks ago. Viner, absolute legend. Maka plays CDM. I mocked him a few weeks ago, probably a month ago now. The centre back, one of the best in the business, by the way. Stepping up into CDM from centre back, and we've got another favourite doing that for FENIX later on. It's a hot topic, but he's been sensational when he's done that. So no Westy tonight, but Maka comes in, MXCR there, Douse and Texi make up that back 3, and then the usual Bread, Sheeran and Smudger in centre midfield, 2 of the best in the business. Yoran, the return of Yoran. Not only can he answer really good quiz questions about FENIX in the chat, He is a goal machine. And again, talking about players at the end of this season, or teams at the end of this season, players at the end of this season, he will be in the top 3 top goal scorers. I'd put my house on it. I've never been so sure of anything. That man is absolutely inevitable. Lewis FIFA, of course. Pretty good player as well. Sam and Chris C, just so reliable in those wide areas. And then we've got Bloodline Gaming, who are getting ready to send this across. Look, the players to look out for, I guess, are Skills. 13 goals last season. He was the 10th highest goal scorer in that top division in Elite in Clubs League. So look out for that man. Where's he playing? I mean, top 10 top goal scorer. 13 last season. Maybe he wasn't playing centre midfield last season, but if he was, fair play. Fair play. And then just looking across, obviously we've got Jay, but nobody else that Pro Clubs Weekly, I think, have seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Keevil's in the chat saying he's the best centre-back in the world. One thing about Pro Clubs Weekly we all need to learn is if your names don't match up, I have no idea who you are. I have used the same name for everything. I beg. But yeah. This, once again, is Bloodlines. It's their opportunity to put themselves on the map, of course, but it's also their opportunity to almost stand up for this league and say, right, any newcomers, it's not going to be a walk in the park here, is it? So, let me just chase the 2 teams. Because it looks like they're flirting with sending. But still not sending, which is clubs in a nutshell. Oh, Dizzy's in the chat. Dizzleberry's back. It's good. It's good to have you back, mate. We always like the old guard, don't we? We always like the old guard. Hopefully, it's not pre-drinks for Dizzy tonight. EXITO are doing the update. I didn't even know there was an update. Is there an update? They're waiting on one more. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because I quite like him. But yeah, this is kicking off not only tonight's stream, but also season number 4. And season number 4 is going to be an absolute banger. And we've got the technology, so why not use it? Here are the 17 teams. Here are the 17 teams in that top league. For your viewing pleasure, some absolute massive hitters there. And some stalwarts of this league who are really, really looking forward to seeing the likes of Set Pace, who we're seeing later, No Mercy. I can't ever say Tasty Asian Toe. I'm going to have to call him TAT. TAT looked really good last season. La Messiah, lots of teams. And then you've got Absco's Foregone in there, who we're seeing next week. That should be pretty good, shouldn't it? But yeah, and they go deep as well, guys. They go deep. We've got Division 1 as well, and of course a Division 2. So plenty of stuff going on over here on Clubs League. Plenty of stuff going on my screen right now. He says. Kyle Meek, let's go. Pro Clubs royalty joining us tonight. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. All eyes on the new league. This is Clubs League every Tuesday and Wednesday. Get yourselves involved. We're on for maybe 5 or 6 weeks, taking us all the way up into the summer. And then this man is going to Florida for 3 weeks. Cheerio, there won't be any content. That is my annual holiday. And I get back on FIFA release day, but don't tell the missus that's kind of why we booked it at that time, but I hope she's not listening or watching. Welcome in, Brooke. Welcome in. We've got the Phoenix boys later. The Phoenix boys are in. Let's have a look. That lineup. Very, very similar to this game. Very, very similar to this game. The Bloodline EXITO, Set Pace, Phoenix. It's the exact same storyline, and I love it. Thank you very much, Tyler. Hey, you know where we are. You know, to be honest, mate, the amount of Aura players I've been speaking to the last couple of days. Oof. Get the boys over here. Get the boys over here. Love that. Would absolutely love that. Do you know what else I'd love? I'd love to get this game up and running. Sam, stand-in manager. Bring back Smudger. Bring back Smudger. This would never happen. This would never happen with Smudger. For those of you who are new to competitive pro clubs, this is what it looks like. Lots of lobby simulator. But my issue is trying to catch the next game because we've got about 15 minutes until the next game. So trying to get everything running streamline. Yeah. You guys know. You guys know. Right, we might have to force the issue here. There we go. Never mind. It was literally just saying that. Literally just saying that. They rolled over. Good old EXITO. Right, I knew they wouldn't let me down. Bloodline versus EXITO. There you go. EXITO in their traditional purple. See a lot of the people in the Twitch chat in purple as well. They must be. Smudger for manager, yeah. They must be EXITO fans. That EXITO kit was nice. That EXITO kit was nice from a couple of weeks ago. And I tell you what, my music, which is like a 20-minute interlude, just finished. Thank you very much. Right then, boys and girls, for your absolute viewing pleasure, it is Bloodline taking on EXITO, and hopefully, we get straight into this game. There's no ping issues. Yada. Have we lost? It's black and purple. You get the drill. But EXITO in the black and purple. Bloodline defending this goal to our left and having to defend this goal to our left. Smegs turns it behind for a corner. That back four tonight is going to be under a lot of pressure with that front two, Lewis FIFA and Yoran. They're basically the same player, but worryingly, go on. Who's the last minute change? I'm glad they changed it because quite clearly, whoever didn't do the update does not deserve to play. Cherky sends that behind. Here is standing Gaffer. Smudger takes it off him instead. Sam tries to get change out of Binky and will not get change out of Binky. It's the first time the Bloodline can actually touch the ball here, and playing out from the back immediately, which is a really good sign for these guys. And the ball in behind finds its target. Is Kyle running into space, cuts it back to, that is Jay. Old Cherky. Corey Bellis is the new player. He has announced himself. Here he is. Bread into Smudger. Slides it through to Sam. First time pass. Well played by Nee. Sends it behind for just the throw-in, but look how quickly EXITO start. They are suffocating this Bloodline side. Trying to put their stamp on it early doors. Here is Jim. Skills does well. He's the player to watch. Him and Jay. Hazard looking for striker's feet. Corey, the late call-up, stands in. Jim in again. Well played, but look at that counter press. Yoran gets half a yard. Ball cleared. Mick into Smudger. Finds Jim once again. Slides it through. Here is Yoran. And that is inevitable, boys and girls. He will be in that top three. And that's me just being polite. That is me just being polite. He will be in that top three. He probably will be top. But Yoran fires EXITO ahead inside 13 minutes. This season opener for Clubs League. And it's going the way of the books for now. And truth be told, Bloodline need to get a foothold in this game. Otherwise, it's going to be a long way back for them. Hazard, down the line it goes to Skills. Much better from Bloodline. Binky exchanges passes with Skills. Skills looks like a tidy player, to be fair. Very tidy. Smudger, though, wins it high up. Gives it to Lewis FIFA. Yoran steps over. Threatens to go down. Bread Sheeran once again picks up that loose ball in the attacking third. They're so good at doing that. Stabs it into the back post. Nee does well. Turns it behind for EXITO's second corner of the game. Keeping that pressure on as they wait for Viner, I assume, with the afro. Coming up from the back. He's not the target instead. I don't even know how. Was that Smudger? I've never seen Smudger win a header, so I'm not so sure. But a good save in the end. Ni Hao. Binky loses out this time. Space on that far side. Lewis Fever slides it through to his strike partner. Big G turns it behind. The man in all pink has been very, very busy in this opening 20 minutes. Bloodline just, they need something. They need something to just give them a bit of confidence. Big G is there again, but it's a free header. They had a goal kick earlier on, and they immediately kicked off from it. And they're obviously a side who like to play out from the back and very capable of playing out from the back. But this press from EXITO is different gravy. They are getting absolutely starved right now as the ball gets slid through. Big G, busiest man on the park. Jayon Cherky is the GOAT. He needs to get on the ball more. Jackson, big win. But it falls at the feet of Binky. Now there's space on this near side. Of course he can find Hazard. Tries to slide it in behind. Wins it off Douse. Does Hazard. Finds Smegs into Kyle. Gets the shot off, but Mick Q is there. An absolute mountain of a man. I do think that is Viner, isn't it? And it wasn't Smudge who had that head. It was Douse. Sam tries to slide it in behind, but Nee does really, really well. And this is what Bloodline need to do. Excellent stuff. Put their foot on the ball and not panic on it. Easier said than done, of course. But when they've got on the ball, they've looked good. And speaking of looking good, here's Lewis FIFA. Linesman had his flag up from a real long way back as well. But you can see this Bloodline side, they like to play out from the back. But at the moment, it's almost playing into the hands of EXITO. The EXITO press is as good as Bloodline are playing out from the back. And my advice at the moment would be just miss that midfield. Unless you can get Jay on the ball, miss that midfield. Because Kyle's ran the channels. Smegs can run the channels. That would be my advice. Miss this press out. Because at the moment, it's looking good. Jay into Kyle. Hazard, not sure he wanted it that soon, but dispossessed regardless. Here's the goal scorer. Yoran beats one, beats two. Into the box he goes. Swings into the back post where Sam will inevitably be waiting. Binky does well. Not gone out for a corner. Sam keeps it alive. Here is Smudger. Onto that right foot. Onto the left foot. Sam, good first touch. Into the box he goes. Binky, after all of that, makes an excellent, excellent recovery. 10 minutes to go. Bloodline, I feel like if they can hold on for 1-0 at half-time, get themselves in, have a half-time team talk, a slice of orange, good block by Smegs. It might be the best remedy for them, because at the moment, it's an onslaught. It's an onslaught. But just a goal in it, although Dow's looking to do his best Yoran impression there. Second bite of the cherry for Douse, and they've got three up here. Slides it in behind us, Jay. Brad Sheeran back on the recovery run. Gives it to his Mr. Reliable goalkeeper, of course, Dizzy. I mean, to be fair, Bloodline could have done with just playing on that, I think. Smudger into Yoran. Excellent tackle once again. Goes back to... Big G did not want it there. He's been sensational. And his footwork there was sensational, but he 100% did not want it there. Bloodline living very dangerously, and they're having a good time. They're still playing out from the back. You can see the quality is there. It's just that press once again from EXITO. This time Yoran. Jay wins it back, but Corey Bellis. Love it. Absolutely love that work from that man. He's been one of the best players on the park. The late replacement. This EXITO side goes deep. Smudger, good turn. 4 up in black and purple. Yoran, first time past King Charles on the overlap. Excellent clearance. They may very well just about hold on to half-time here. Or is it going to be the curse of the commentator? Lewis Fever slides it through. King Charles clears. Sam, edges, looking dangerous for EXITO. Oh, they've broken the hearts of this Bloodline side. The final kick of that first half. Oh, they did so well. They did so well to be going in at halftime 1-0, didn't they? Now, it's all about, what do you say? What do you say if you are Jay and you are this Bloodline side? Is it a case of just try and hang on in there? Because playing out from the back, they've looked good. Clearly they can do it. But we can't take anything away from that EXITO press. It's been sensational. That midfield three, it's just completely starved the likes of Binky, Skills, Hazard, and even Jay as well, which I think is even more impressive to cut that middleman out. But the signs are there for Bloodline. They've not made anything clear cut just yet, but you can see that they're a good side. And like I said in comms, I think if I was them, I would just miss that midfield out completely and just go a bit more direct, simply because a lot of what EXITO have done well has come from them winning it very high up. And obviously when you win it high up, chances are that back line for Bloodline is going to be out of position, and that's happened a few times. Binky into Jay, gives it to the Danger Man Skills on the halfway line. I'm sure he'd like to be a bit further up. Now that's a good ball into Smegs. Harry to knee, up from full back. Jackson heads it back home. It's great stuff, isn't it? But positive signs for Bloodline. What's not positive is the goalkeeper's rooted here, and Yoran is in behind, which is never a good sign. And I tell you what, it didn't need the save because it struck the woodwork, but 3 puts this EXITO side well and truly out of touch. They cannot afford to go 3-0 down, and you can see Bloodline are going for it, and I really, really like that about these guys. 40 yards out, gives it to Binky. Got a man on the outside, runs into traffic instead. Once again, those black and purple shirts standing tall. And they wouldn't mind a clean sheet here as well, to be fair, EXITO. Especially Dizzy. Corey Bellis back to Douse. Out wide it goes to the left centre-back, Jackson. Skills, but once again, Smudge is there again. Not many more clocked up more miles than Smudger in that centre midfield on pro clubs this year. Him and Brad Sheeran ever presence for this EXITO side, and here they are combining again. Space on the far side. Instead they go into Luis FIFA, beat the man, almost came back for more. Nihao is doing really, really good there because the battle was just back and forth. They do survive yet again. Skills back there this time. You can see they are being brave with it still, but one more goal kills this side off. Binky in there this time. Sam picks up the loose ball. Back it goes to Corey. Smith to Yoran. Can't find a way past Smegs. Neves had a good game, to be fair. Completes the clearance, getting no change off Douse. Very rarely do you get any change off that man. Smudger into Luis FIFA, gets onto that right foot. Nihao there once again, clears. Going to go into touch for a bit of respite maybe for Bloodline. They don't need respite, truth be told. They just need sheer goals. They need 2 of them. They're not going to do it that way though. Sam squares it across. Big G, good positioning. Almost baited the man into the early shot. The man in pink has been one of the best players on the park tonight, and the distribution's been quality as well. But once again, everything breaking down as they come inside. This EXITO midfield is on top as things stand. Once again, Smudger there, winning it off Binky. Finds striker's feet. Luis FIFA tries to go in behind, but Smegs is there once again. And once again, Big G's distribution is on fleek. Good turn by Jay. Bit of space, a rare bit of space for him to operate in. Hazza almost found its way through to Kyle, who's playing up front with that big red afro. Can't miss him. And almost didn't miss him. 20 minutes to go. If Bloodline can get a goal here, it just puts a little bit of seed of doubt maybe into this EXITO side's minds. They're good value for it at the moment. They're being brave. They've not kind of sat back in. They've not even really tried to counterattack. They've just tried to match EXITO. Unfortunately for Bloodline, EXITO have that 2-goal advantage, so they have been able to be not careless at all. Just a bit more chilled about the whole experience. Ball in behind, finds Chris C. Back to Brad Sheeran, Corey Bellis, and yeah, they are slowing down. They don't need to force it. They know they don't. But it's dangerous. A 2-goal lead can be dangerous. Here is Skills. Maybe going to make them pay for this because Carl's found the gaffer. Jay, in behind it goes, but once again, dispossessed in the nick of time, which has kind of been the story right now for this first 77 minutes. It's positive for Bloodline up until the point they need to make that final pass, and there it is, boys and girls. Signed, sealed, delivered. Yours truly, Yoran. He's on a hat-trick. Don't be surprised if he doesn't complete it in the next 12 minutes. A very, very, very dangerous player. It is EXITO 3, Bloodline 0. That is game, set, and match. Hazza finds Smegs. Binky tries to beat his man. No rest for the wicked as the ball goes in behind to the dangerous Luis FIFA. Still got 10 minutes to go. Bloodline, they don't want to turn this into a cricket score because 3-0 I think is probably a good reflection of the game. Any more than that, and we're maybe looking to sugarcoat it, maybe looking to gloss it. Bloodline, everything to do, and it's inevitable. Douse has already had 2-3 headers. You cannot give that man that much space. Near post, manages to find its way past the man in form, Big G. And he's picking the ball out of the net for the 4th time tonight. It is Bloodline 0, EXITO 4. Take nothing away from that EXITO performance. They're good value for it. But Bloodline will always wonder, I think. They're getting into those types of spaces, which I think is arguably harder to do. It's just those final passes, that final decision. Binky edges, has the shot, and there is Dizzy with the save and holds it. Of course he does. Big switch to Jackson. And again, if EXITO can keep a clean sheet here, job to good. And 3 more games for you tonight. 3 more bangers for you tonight. Well, it might not be done here. Excellent block. Excellent block. Smudger picks up the loose ball. The number 72 finds Sam's feet into that middle area. King Charles clears. Have they got one last attack in their locker? Dizzy will be spitting feathers if they concede here. White shirts pouring forward. Have they got something? No, they only find the head of Douse. Of course they do. That has been the story of the night. It is Bloodline 0, EXITO 4, Douse with 1, Yoram with 2. Do not ask me who scored that other one because I can't remember. There's too many goals. Too many goals. Phoenix and Satpace are trying to get the game now. Let me just double check that. Sam, did he get the goal, did he? Of course he did. Right, let's move over then. Sorry, we've got to make sure everybody knows who they're playing. Not that, of course, not that anybody doesn't know who they're playing. Of course. Right, let's go and find this Omen stream because they are ready to go, and I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that about these guys. Right, teams, let's do this. Game number 2, Omen taking on VUVUZELA. Love this. Love this. Once again, it's VUVUZELA who came 3rd last season. My notes say 31 wins in 38 games. And they finished 3rd. It shows you how good this side is. Taking on a brand new side to this club's league. Omen, the Polish contingency. There we go. The Polish contingency got some good little players in there. Kuba being the man to watch. Bartz as well as our cameraman, a very, very good player. And Sinchins as well, who's a good friend of the channel. Really, really looking forward to this man playing. VUVUZELA, on the other hand, the man to look out for, of course, is Zico, their gaffer. VUVUZELA are actually a side that we've covered on some other leagues before. So they're a side I don't want to say we know them well, but they're a side we've covered previously, and they're a side we've been impressed with as well. And we were looking through the archives the other day to find those games, and I think the kind of the bottom line was, I don't think they got the result on the day, but they are a very, very good side. So I feel, you know, we said in that first game with Bloodline stepping up to take on EXITO first, as far as first games of the season go, that's a big ask. That's a big ask. And we said these teams who have been in clubs leagues for the last couple of seasons, the likes of Bloodline, the likes of VUVUZELA, Set Pace, these are the gatekeepers for the league. Now, VUVUZELA, it's similar to the Bloodline story here. They've got a chance to kind of make that stand, thou shalt not pass type thing. They need to make sure they're putting on a show and getting those 3 points against a new side. Right, chasing VUVUZELA as we speak, because they're 3 minutes late. But it's all looking good. When they reply, it's good news. Of course, this is a brand new league for me, Pro Clubs Weekly. So far, so good. So far, so good. EXITO, of course, keeping us entertained like they do so well. Bloodline will be back. Will be back with a vengeance. And again, like I said, a lot of positives to take from that game, I think. Was it a 4-0? I mean, you let me know in the chat. Was it a 4-0? I don't think they can be... I don't think they can really complain about the scoreline, but also if it was 1 or 2-0, we wouldn't have really thought anything. We didn't learn anything different. Like I said, a lot of positives to take there for Bloodline, considering they conceded 4 and didn't score. But you cannot. They're long old seasons here. I think it's 38 game seasons maybe. You cannot be going into this season and thinking, okay, well, that's our season done and dusted. Absolutely no chance. Long old seasons, and plenty of points still up for grabs. Plenty of killers as well. So plenty of points up for loss. That's a brand new saying. But for now, it's game number 2. Omen taking on VUVUZELA, followed by Set Pace and FENIX. What a game that is going to be. And then it's our main event of the evening. NOIR taking on KLUBIK. But for now, and again, for your viewing pleasure, it is Omen taking on VUVUZELA. VUVUZELA normally play in that gold kit, but I think they've been trumped here, haven't they? Because the cameraman is on Omen's kit. So hey, what do we know? Is VUVUZELA then in the all black? And it is Omen. Our first look at Omen. I'm very excited to have these guys in the league. It's always good when we bring sides over, sides that Pro Clubs Weekly are used to watching. And here is City in behind. Carlos playing left back, which I absolutely love to see. Aptly named. Good ping as well, if you guys can see that at home. Yes, you can. 13 ping. Love to see it. Which means we should have a game on our hands. Thank you very much, Chazza. Good to see you, buddy. Here is Grolson. Loses out to Hamid. A lot of these VUVUZELA guys are from Egypt. So an away tie at VUVUZELA on the cards for a lot of these sides. Here is Robbie Carlos up from left back. Panda does well to keep the ball into the back post. Heads it across. Sobi, I think, turns it behind for a corner. He does turn it behind for a corner. Good play, though, from VUVUZELA. And don't forget, I think this game's going to be a bit closer than the first game. VUVUZELA, 3rd last season. Swings that in. Sobi there once again. Omen coming over from Poland. The cameraman Bartz is there holding the ball up. He is playing up front tonight. Felt like 2 smudges in midfield. It really did. It's scary, that midfield for EXITO. City back to Kuba. We know Kuba all too well. And this man, Sins, running the midfield at the moment. Bart's a very dangerous striker. Puss. Out wide it goes to Pitak. Mecca in for VUVUZELA. Off they go, 13 minutes. Omen's goalkeeper definitely being the busier of the two so far. And again, VUVUZELA acting like gatekeepers for this Clubs League. Doing a good job so far and looking tasty. Just like the last time we saw them. I'm going to say we probably saw them about 2 years ago. And nice to see they haven't changed at all. Zico, the gaffer for VUVUZELA, over the top. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Nakib goes back looking for the edges. Doesn't find it, but they win it back. That EXITO style press. Panda loses man. He's looked dangerous so far in his opening 20 minutes. The gaffer Zico slides it through to Batter, but Match and Co is there. They don't clear into touch. Instead, they work it really, really well. Inside it goes. Kuba, Puss. Zico does well. Falls at Nakib's feet. Finds the pass to Batter. VUVUZELA good at not forcing it. Happy to keep the ball. Was 1 or 2 touch football as well. But Puss is there. Will go all the way back to Moose. Does well to lose his man. And Mecha sprays that 80-yard pass. City does well. Falls at the feet of Gruel. And again, now, no, I would say neither one of these sides is really kind of going for it at the moment. And it's the second game of the season. We don't know how these two sides did in the first game of the season. That might be something we see as the season goes on. Leave that with us. But also, don't quote me on it. I tell you what, that ball in behind a set. Batter away. Oh, he's kept it low and he fires it past the goalkeeper. First blood to VUVUZELA. Last season's 3rd place. What a finish that is. Cool, calm, collected. What a ball through that is, though. Put it on a plate for him. Still had a lot to do, mind. Finds its way past that man in the net for Omen. And it is VUVUZELA. A goal up inside 26 minutes for all of that good work, for all of that good possession. They have been gifted, and I tell you what, that doesn't normally happen in pro clubs. Nakib, good bit of space for him to operate in, and he says, yes, absolutely will do. Swings it into the back sticks, and they're going to get a corner for their troubles as well. Fires it off P-Tac. VUVUZELA with the wind in their sails. Only 3 black shirts in the box, so again, not throwing caution to the wind too far, but X-Moose beats the goalkeeper to the ball. Can't find the back of the net. He's no douse. Sobi will not want to watch that one back. But it's all for Omen to do at the moment. Quite clearly, they've got the play. It's a bit like Bloodline. It is a bit like Bloodline. They're happy to keep this ball in this defensive / midfield third, but as soon as they get it into that final third, that happens. They run into that brick wall of black shirts. Here is Gruel, though, looking to do something about it. Goes round the outside. Carlos does very, very well. More than happy to concede the throw in there. They get it back into the mixer. Heads it down. Bartz with an excellent first touch. There's the equaliser. A superb knockdown, but an even better first touch from Bartz. And he fires it home. Left foot volley. Absolutely no chance for the goalkeeper. And almost immediate comeback for Omen. Game well and truly on here, boys and girls. It is Omen 1, VUVUZELA 1. 2 really, really good and well taken goals in this first half. And again, Omen just needed to take the handbrake off. That's all they needed. It's as easy as that. Easy as that. We thought this one was going to be a bit closer than the first game. We couldn't be more right. VUVUZELA, just when they were on the ascendancy, penned back, and now being starved of possession, this Omen side have switched from 2nd, 3rd into 4th gear here. Sins, excellent interception to the goal scorer Bartz. He'll be up there come the end of the season as well. Kuba, dangerous man, finds Gruel. X-Moose, excellent tackle. It's not over yet. Dive-in header from Nakib. Sins keeps it alive once again. Mecha into Panda. Cut out by Max, though. Poos does well. Keeps the ball for Omen. I tell you what, VUVUZELA, they're like by passengers at the moment. They're having to watch a lot of Omen football right now. And it's good. It's good from Omen. All they were missing was that goal. That's a strange ball. And I tell you what, it might come off. And it does come off. Mantis in the box. 2 Bartz looking for his 2nd goal and 2nd assist, because it was Mantis who got that knocked down. They'll have to settle for a corner. 4 Omen shirts in the box. Nobody joining, so expect this to come in relatively soon, he says, as they burn some vital seconds down. Near post. X-Moose clears. Poos wins it back for Omen. Pushias on the way back to centre-back. Wins it back. Now Kuba into the back post. His ball in. Set up that goal, that semi-assist. And there it is, boys and girls. We didn't want it. We didn't want it to end. It was a sensational first half. Omen 1, VUVUZELA 1. Very, very tight. Very, very close. And expect to see that again in the second half because it's two good sides. Not necessarily free-flowing attacking football per se, but I tell you what, when Omen go a goal down, then they'll go free-flowing attacking. When VUVUZELA are a goal up, they'll go free-flowing attacking. When it's a draw, both quite tentative, which it just means this game at the moment is absolutely on a knife edge, and that is exactly how we like our 11v11 pro clubs. If you are new here, or if you are tuning in and saying, what the hell is this? This is Clubs League, this is the top division, this is Elite, and it's Omen 1, VUVUZELA 1, last season's third place finishers. VUVUZELA, led by Gaffer Zico, who was the 10th highest rated player last season. There's a stat for you. Wonder what he's saying to his boys in that dressing room now. I mean, chat, which way is this going? Which way is this going? I'm hoping from a neutral point of view it's not a draw, because I'd love another side to get a goal here at the very least. And the way these two sides are attacking at the moment, I would not be surprised to see it. But another 45 minutes of action-packed pro clubs football for you. Panda looking to get in behind. Omen do well. Is VUVUZELA in the all black from left to right this half? And it is Omen, who I still feel have stolen the VUVUZELA kit. I might be talking rubbish, but I feel like last time we saw them, they were in this colour kit. Psychological warfare. But the goal scorer into Kuba, who is so dangerous as he gives the ball away, granted. Carlos into Hamid. Bit of space for him to work in. Halfway line, crosses it over to Panda. Game is a little bit more open than it was in that first kind of coming and goings. Poos in there, wins it back for Omen. The Polishman on the attack with Kuba. Inside it goes to Poos. Zico does well. Falls at the feet of Pusias. Max. Once again, we're falling into that Omen, keep the ball, watch us play, and then we'll break you down, which, to be quite frank, it must be so difficult to play against. And there you go. Defense splitting pass from a centre-back. Here is Gruel. 2 plays ahead of him. A couple of plays in support. Hamid does really well, though. Mecca tidies up for VUVUZELA. Big switch. Not on. Mantis there. Wins it to Sins. Into Gruel. First time to Bart. On that left foot. Keeps it low. Finds its way past the goalkeeper for the second time. That left foot is so dangerous. 2 shots. 2 goals. 2 left-footed finishes for the cameraman. What a player. What a man. Can do it all. And that puts Omen 2-1 up ahead for the first time. And Gruel on the attack. Straight from VUVUZELA's kickoff. Not sure what happened there. Now, this is going to open this game up a whole hell of a load, because VUVUZELA, we saw in that first 30 minutes, they were the better team. They were looking good going forward. They were able to keep the ball. Since then, Omen have been sensational. It has been all Omen since that 35th minute. That's a risky little ball. Abuela all the way back to Exmus, who's had a very good game, by the way, the central centre-back. Off we go then. Zico halfway line. He's got 27 minutes to get his side into this tie. Max heads back. It's not going to lock on, though, and of course it's not. Oh, EAFC, what are you doing? It's the biggest gift, and Zico is the one who will be celebrating. We've seen it a couple of times. It's not nice. There is nothing Sobi can do there. Here's Gaffer and the rest of his teammates. What can you say? What can you say when EA just refuses to let you play the game? It's cruel. It is cruel. Zico rewarded for being positive with the ball, I guess. That 40-yard ball over the top. Hey, look, if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. I'm not even sure Zico really bought a ticket there, but hey, he found one. He found one between the couch cushions. He found one in the back pocket of his jeans. And it's what VUVUZELA needed for sure. And now I guess what I would say to VUVUZELA is just go and prove that you deserve that. Go and, you know, go and get the next goal. Because it may very well be the next goal wins. Bart's once again showing us what he can do on the ball. That man. Sins, good throw, good play. Omen, to the back sticks it goes. Carlos is there. Will be kept alive by Kuba. Sins once again to Mantis. I like this Omen attacking this kind of front five, front six. Asa to Batter. Decides not to run his man. Will come back. Now, will VUVUZELA take a draw here? My guessing is no. But they're not forcing the issue. They're not forcing the issue like they were when they went a goal down. Zico, that being said, 3v3. If they can find striker's feet, they do. But Batter goes back, patiently probing. Hamid, 40 yards from goal. Wide was on instead. Gives it to Panda. To Asa. Excellent stop from Sobi. Righting some wrongs there, Sobi at his near post. Turns it behind for a corner. 15 minutes to go. Very interesting tie. And I tell you what a ball that is! It's Nakib at the back post. VUVUZELA have gone back ahead. I've taken nothing away from that run from Nakib, but what a corner that was. It's almost like a Cristiano Ronaldo free kick from a corner. Goalkeeper rooted, centre-backs rooted. This game, topsy-turvy stuff. Clubs League. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's not over yet, is it? Clubs Leagues take a bow. You are keeping us entertained tonight. 3-2 is the only stat that matters in that top left. If VUVUZELA can get a fourth here with this man. Currently the match winner, Nakib. Bart's, though, Bart's. What he would do for a hat-trick. What his side would do for a Bart's hat-trick now. Sins wins it back, but Batter, superb, Rooney-esque. Zico back to the goal scorer, Nakib. VUVUZELA keeping this ball really, really well. It's this game. I pause that thought because Batter squares it across. Panda. Sobi, what a save. Keeps his side in this game. A fourth kills it. Sobi once again with a crucial stop, but they did score from a corner from a crucial stop all but 5 minutes ago. Can they do a bit better this time? 4 black shirts in a box, 1 lingering on the edge. Zico with the corner instead goes to the edges this time. Mantis wins it. Mantis has won everything in the air today. Now 6-7 minutes. Kuba, he can find a pass. City loses out to Mecca, goes back home. They're more than happy to keep the ball at the moment. What a performance from this VUVUZELA side. Nakib turns his man. Excellent work. Asa loses out though. 2 Sins. Panda. Excellent work from that man. Ball over the top from Hamid. Finds Batter. It's a superb first touch. Can he put this game to bed? He does put this game to bed. It's excellent work from the front man. Oh, it's sensational stuff. Look at that finish. Finds his way past the informed Sobi. Game, set, and match. VUVUZELA surely Batter and Panda within the space of 5 minutes there. Both of them working their socks off to win that ball back. It's been such a good game. I have no idea how Omen have lost this game. And I don't think they do either. I mean, he might get his hat-trick. Instead, puts this away. It's not over. It's not over until the fat lady sings, as they say. 3-4, VUVUZELA. Just need to check themselves here. Zico goes long. They need to hold this up. P-Tac is there. Are they going to get one less roll of the dice? They need to put it in and they're not going to let them. Oh, Infantino has paid off the referee, surely. That ball was coming in. It had gas on it. It's not going to happen for Omen. They took VUVUZELA all the way. There it is. Potentially the game of the week, huh? If that's not game of the week, then I'll be more than happy because it means we've had a game better than that. It finishes Omen 3, VUVUZELA 4. 7-goal thriller. Not too bad, Mr. Clubs League. Not too bad. Congratulations. I'm not even going to say congratulations just to one side. It's congratulations to all 22 players. You managed to put together an absolute thriller, one for the ages. We won't be forgetting that game anytime soon. VUVUZELA, 3rd place last season. They'll be looking to either match that or go one better. What a way to start. What a way to start. Omen, really look forward to seeing those guys again. And hopefully you get either tomorrow or maybe next week. Get those guys back on the stream because they are worth their weight in gold, those boys. But 3 points go to VUVUZELA. They are the Clubs League Elite. And they're showing why. They are showing why. That never say die attitude on top of just being very good at the game always helps, eh? Right then. Just the small matter of SetPace versus FENIX Esports. There's the 2 lineups for you whilst I have a sip of water because that game took it out of me. I mean, well, do we even have anything left to say about FENIX? Well, yes, we do, first and foremost, actually. Because it's been on my to-do list for a long time. I know you can barely see it because it's cut off slightly. The FENIX kit in the back, we don't have favourites. But, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Set piece, you're in good hands here. Don't worry. I'm anything. No, I'm everything but professional. No, I'm professional. Is basically what I'm trying to say, which is a really unprofessional way of saying that. But FENIX Esports have been a side. Look, for as long as Pro Clubs Weekly have been a channel, we've followed because they're constantly playing at that top level. They're constantly playing at the elite of whatever Pro Clubs League it might look like, and they're playing in this elite division of Clubs League for obvious reasons. And they won season 2 as well. So they only lost 1 game that season. So they'll be looking to do the exact same. Set pace, 4th last season, 4th season number 2 as well. That was the season that FENIX won. So they are very familiar with each other as well. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and get the set pace stream up. Let's see if they're 7. No, they're not. They're 1080p. Get in there. Get in there. Right, setting that up for you. Now we can concentrate. Right, set pace. Yeah, set pace are the sides who have all the stats. Mads, again, Pro Clubs royalty. Brand new signing for FENIX Esports. I mean, we're very familiar with this FENIX Esports side. We are not very familiar with Madzino playing for FENIX. Look out for this man, one of the best in the business. I tell you what, set pace, if you don't know about this man, you probably will in 90 virtual minutes time. A very good goalkeeper and just a really nice guy as well. So we're talking about FENIX Esports. We're talking about Madzino, so let's talk about his backline. Flight, up and comer. Very good player. Mutastic returns to this FENIX Esports side, and of course their gaffer extraordinaire, FENIX Joe Boy. That's the back line. Mad Bad Harky talking about players in centre back stepping into that CDM role. That's exactly what the walk-in wardrobe Mad Bad Harky does. He's in CDM tonight. And then that midfield of C. Brennan and Connolly. Look, you've got 2 very good strikers. And then you've got 2 very good centre midfielders who are 2 very good strikers. That's what this midfield is. And then you've got a very good target man striker in Lawbors. And then you've got a very good centre midfielder playing right midfield in Big Nova. FENIX Esports, you always keep us entertained. And you always keep us guessing as well. Benny and Trey Robertson. 70 plus goals last season for those 2 combined. I would imagine they'll probably do something the same in Clubs League Elite Division Season 4 as well. Set pace. Both of these sides are in the lobby right now. So let me just give both of them a nudge because I feel like they're both waiting on each other. FENIX. Oh, Jay, I'm always good, mate. I'm always good. Never, if I'm sat here just gassing, never wait for me. if I'm in a game, definitely wait for me. Yeah, so the team with all the stats, 4th last season, 25 wins in their 38 games. Whew. So a team very used to winning. Don't say nothing. 3rd top goal scorer in Clubs League, in all of Clubs League Elite. Last season, 28 goals. He plays left wing tonight, not left midfield. He is left wing. Can confirm because I've got it up there. Which is, if someone's scoring 28 goals, 3rd highest goal scorer in the league, for a team that finished 4th, by the way, they're not 1st or 2nd or 3rd, granted. But my point being is they're finishing 4th and they've still got the 3rd highest top goal scorer. Big fan of that. They've also got the 2nd highest assister in Pistol, or Pistolero. He's also playing centre midfield, so a lot of firepower coming from that midfield. But I think the most impressive stat I could find from last season was that midfield 3, which I think, I might get this wrong, I think it's Pistolero, Force and Kashar. Those 3 were the top 3 in the league, all of Elite, who had the highest passes, highest number of passes. So you can clearly see what we're going to expect from this set pace side. A very good passing side. And then you got the top goalkeeper in Elite last season in Samir, who I do believe is their gaffer, so leading by example. And then the player with the most tackles in the league. I told you, we had stats for days with set pace. And that was Kashar, the CDM. Fits a CDM very well, that, doesn't it? So again, we've got set pace who are just... We've got a lot to say about this side, considering I'd personally never seen them play. I feel like I know them quite well. And on the flip side, FENIX Esports, who don't really need anything else said about them. Expect magic from Trey Robertson and Benny, 2 very good strikers. 2 strikers who know how to find the back of the net. That midfield, I think, is just going to be very interesting. Lawbors is a target man striker. I mean, I know he's been playing target man left midfield for the past few weeks, maybe even the last few months, and done really, really well. Expect nothing less from that man. Connolly, Dancing Dog, C. Brennan. I mean, they're like you've got the world-class strikers. They're the next level strikers playing in centre midfield. This if Mads wasn't playing, and Samir, to be fair, if those 2 goalkeepers weren't playing, I'd just say it would be like 4-5, 6-5, whatever. But goalkeepers ruin my streams all the time. I expect nothing less from both of these 2. Good luck then to both sides. Our first look at set pace. Cannot wait. Our 900th look at FENIX, and couldn't be happier. FENIX, I assume no, they're not in their traditional orange. This is what I mean, boys and girls. It is psychological warfare. Is FENIX in the all white? Lawbors goes through. It's literally 1 minute 20 seconds. Lawbors doing Lawbors things. And that's not the first time I've seen him score straight from kickoff either. What can I say that I haven't said a million times before? FENIX quite clearly took the fact that set pace were playing in their traditional orange to heart, and they punished them for it. Lawbors, the goal scorer, opens his account on stream for this Clubs League Season 4, and they might not be finished here. In behind, beats the man with ease, stabbed into the back post. Lawbors heads it down, wrong side of the netting. Almost 2 up inside 5 minutes. And once again, boys and girls, set pace are more than happy to build from the back, but having to do a lot of defending. Maybe we will get that absolute barnstormer of a game. Incoming 5-4, let's go. Lawbors slides it through. C. Brennan, I need to find out who Volvic is here. Here he is, once again going through. Might be Trey Robertson, might be Benny. Instead, squares it, Samir. I mean, Samir, might be his first touch of the ball, other than picking out the back of the net. The set pace gaffer should be maybe barking orders at his teams now, just to get their head in the game quite clearly. I mean, we said in the intro to this game, a very good footballing side. Just need to get a foothold in this game as Benny slides it through, which does confirm it's Trey Robertson is Volvic. Down the line it goes. Picked up by Nova. I want to say unfamiliar right midfield position for him tonight because he is a very good centre midfielder. He might very well have been playing there for the last season or two. I don't know. See Brennan into the goal scorer. Low balls. All good over here, Chazza. All good, buddy. Good to see you in here. Mad Bad Harkey, the walking wardrobe. Connolly slides it through to Benny. Gets onto that left foot. Good interception in the end. Here is Fours. Bit of green to work in. Hands it off to Newbie. Down the line it goes. Good play from set pace. This is what they need to do. I don't think they need to force anything just yet. Chowder under pressure. Very similar to that Bloodline EXITO start. Very, very similar in that FENIX just smelling blood. Pressing very heavy, but they are playing through that press right up until the point of no return. And now Lawbors finds Trey Robertson. Benny with lots of support on that far side. Nova, first time. It's excellent football from the Scotsman. Bit of space opening up for Trey Robertson. Think he wanted a little bit too much of it. But I'm sure more chances will fall the FENIX way because they have been rampant so far. That being said, set pace look good when they've got that ball into the final third. Granted, it hasn't happened too often. Welcome in, Voxy. Voxy, we need to get that fullback build, mate. That finisher fullback build. Loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. E-Series Racing. Hello, subscribe with the Prime, you absolute little legend. Thank you very much. 23 minutes in, all FENIX. Set pace. Really just trying to get a foothold in this game. And again, we're talking about clubs, leagues, teams that are, tell you what, Benny, oh, it's a good save from Samir. That is why he was the top rated Golden Glove winner last season in Clubs League. Excellent stop, good strong wrist to it, turns it behind, but it is a FENIX corner, which might even be worse. Cleared from under the nose of the goalkeeper. Chowder inside, good ball. Fours into Nasser. Lawball's back. Here's MT. Slides it through. Mad Bad Harkey doing Mad Bad Harkey things. Falls at the feet of Fours. Shot blocked by the gaffer for FENIX. It is Joe Boy. Slams that door in the face of set pace attack. But Lawball's, when did he learn how to do that? Roulettes his way through. Gives it to C. Brennan, who sends a man for a Twix. That flip-flap gives it to Lawbors. Not usually the one crossing, usually the one on the end of the cross. Thank you, Voxy. Will do, buddy. Will do. But set pace have got themselves back into this game. I would say they've officially got a foothold in this game. It's now much more even after a very good start from FENIX. Edges, good ball, but Fours is equal to it. Cut out by Mad Bad Harkey. Steps into dangerous territory for a CDM. I tell you what a ball that is from Empty. Slides in their top goal scorer from last season. Squares it across to Nasser. Puts a man on his backside. Mutastic recovers and clears. Set pace are building into this game and we are so here for it. Yet to trouble Madzinho, but they are certainly quietly knocking on the door. Imti was having a very good game. Nasser finds a bit of space once again on the edge of the 18-yard box, but back with flight it is. Lawbors loses out first, wins the second. Just Lawbors thing. C. Brennan into striker's feet. First time to Lawbors. Seen a lot of the ball on this near side, which is... It's dangerous. It's dangerous for set pace. He's a very intelligent player as Lawbors. Doesn't have the pace he had a couple of years ago. Intelligence, of course, the IQ play. Fours, and speaking of space, here we go. Brawl. Inside it goes to Say Nothing. Kashar, back to Say Nothing, the top goal scorer for set pace last season. Say Nothing, meet Madzinho. Equal to it is Flying Mads. A good ball. Tempted the goalkeeper into excellent first touch from Nasser. Squares it across. Oh, it's there. It's so 6 yards out, makes absolutely no mistake. Here we go, boys and girls. Set pace have got what they deserved. They have got what they deserved. An equaliser before half-time. And I tell you what, if they can hold on here now, Samir's half-time team talk will be a lot sweeter. FENIX will feel like they maybe let this one go out of their grasp. But I tell you what, set pace are well within their rights. Well within their rights to say they deserved that one there. They well and truly deserved an equalizer there, so take nothing away from them. Set pace 1. So hard not to say set piece. Sorry, set pace. Set pace 1, Phoenix 1. What a game. What a game. Flight, welcome in, buddy. And again, Flight, I didn't get a chance to say fantastic work from a couple of weeks ago that weekend. Thought you were superb. Really, really good to see you in the Phoenix lineup for Clubs League. Who did I see you on? I saw you on trial with someone last night as well, Voxy. Can't say the name, but hey. Right. Set pace, Samir. To be quite honest, I genuinely think the half-time whistle came at the wrong time for set pace. They had just got themselves back into the game. And I don't want to say it, they're on top. They were on top going into that half-time team talk. More of the same from those boys. Phoenix, always dangerous, always dangerous. And I think Joe Boy's probably given them a rollick in because here's Benny. He definitely gave them a rollick in. And it's exactly the same, almost to the minute from that first kickoff. Almost identical, different goal scorer this time. Benny on stream, of course, a Benny goal on stream. In other news, water is wet. But Phoenix doing what they did to set pace in the very first 2 minutes of the first half, find themselves ahead in this tie once again. This Imti, by the way, I know that's not his name, I know I'm butchering his name, but he's been sensational. To get him on the ball a bit more. Nasser, first time shot! I mean, we would have clipped that for years to come because it was almost perfect timing, and as a commentator, very rarely does that happen. Back post is the target once again, Flight equal to it. Mad Bad Harky taking an extra touch. I like that. I like that in a Harky. What a game. What a game. Once again, Manzino take a bow some because that was going postage stamp. Yep, server's all good. Woo. Connolly, big switch. C. Brennan, big switch. Joe Boy going to get a nosebleed if he goes any higher up than that. Here is the goal scorer, Benny, into Connolly. Good reverse pass. Pirouettes inside. Stabs it into the 6-yard box. Lawbor's just lurking in behind. Trey Robertson trying to get his TBA. He does, to be fair. Wins it back for his side. C. Brennan with the throw-in. Given away to Newbie. There is Connolly, though. This midfield. Oh, I was about to say good things about them, and now I'm not going to say good things about them because there is Nova. We questioned whether or not right midfield was good for him. He's Enzo Fernandez in that as he runs off. Cup in the ears. Pro Clubs Weekly. Never, never doubt that man, Nova. Bit of daylight between the two sides for the first time. It is Phoenix 3. Set pace 1. Phoenix have come out this second half like they've been told off at halftime, truth be told. We thought that might be the case. Do not write this. Do not write this set pace side off just yet. I think we're going to very much enjoy seeing these boys throughout the next 5 or 6 weeks. Trey Robertson into C. Brennan, bearing down on goal. Finds Benny, turned behind by Super Ted. That back line for set pace just held their line very, very well there. As Phoenix were bearing down on them. That was terrifying. Ball in. Super Ted. The rest of his side just left him to deal with that. He did well. And Samir tidies up the rest. Bullets it forward, but Lawbors seems to be everywhere at the moment. On the end of things in the opposition box. Last line of defense. And now just picking the ball up casually on the halfway line. I don't know. I don't think you can take anything away from Samir. He's had a really good game, to be fair. Like I said, don't write this set pace side off. I know Phoenix are a sensational side, but there's something about this set pace side. This man in particular, Imti. Newbie up from fullback into Nasser's feet. He loves the ball to feet, by the way. Love that in a striker who can get the ball to feet and cause danger. Here he is again, Imti over the top. That man's a baller. Brawl. He beat the man and then laid it off. Newbie does get the corner in the end. They need something sooner rather than later, set pace, and corners might be the way to go. Into the back post again, but Manzino they've kind of done the same thing 3 times in a row, and against a side like FENIX, they're well drilled. You do need to mix it up a little bit, I think. Final 17 minutes, set pace to get something out of this game. C. Brennan loses out. Excellent work on that far side. Inside it goes to Empty. Brawl Warrior into NASA. That front 3, that front 5. So good. Trey Robertson, 30 yards from goal, finds Connolly. Super Ted once again. He's having a good second half, but forced to turn it behind once again. Plenty of white shirts here. They know a 4th kills it. Here it is going to be a 4th, isn't it? It's that man in the chat flight. Near post. Nobody tracked that run. And if no one tracks that run and the ball's good enough, Exhibit A, boys and girls. Game, set. And unfortunately for set pace and the neutrals match, because set pace have had very, very good spells in this game. But, I mean, Samir, take nothing away from that save. As Jojo once said, too little, too late for these guys. It's a shame. It's a shame because we want this game to last as long as possible. We said it might be 5-4 though. We said it might be 5-4. Set pace, if you want to do the unthinkable, I'm here for it. And we'll post it on Pro Clubs Weekly YouTube every Sunday, game of the week. Don't miss it. At the moment, if Empty can get this side cooking, 10 minutes. Oh, Mads has punched that. Luckily for him and FENIX, it was only white shirts. Inside to Connolly. Finds Benny. 1 touch, 2 touch. Nova! Puts himself on a hat trick. Who said he can't play wide midfield? What a finish. What a finish. Benny put it on a plate for him, to be fair, but the finish, it didn't need to be that good. It didn't need to be that good. It will make the highlight reel for sure, but it's not really going to change anything from this game. FENIX have been the better side, but I tell you what, I'm going to really, really enjoy the next couple of weeks with these set pace boys. Wasn't their night tonight, but they're playing against one of the best in the business. And arguably, the team that's been around for the longest in FENIX Esports. They've done them. It's very similar to the Bloodline game, isn't it? They've done themselves no disservice. And if you're not winning, you're learning. Stalken. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Enjoying this one, I would imagine. Mad Bad Hockey sprays out to Lawboards. There's a chance for a Nova hat-trick here. I can't lie. Set pace say absolutely no chance. And then someone gets rugby tackled by the man mountain that is Mark Henry, a.k.a. There he is. He's still got his name as Mark Henry. Mad Bad Hockey there for the ill-informed. Samir will complete proceedings. It is FENIX 5, set pace 1. It's a strange one. It's a strange one because if you ask me, was it a 5-1 game? I'm not so sure. If you ask me, did FENIX deserve 5 goals? I'd probably say yes. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But Pro Clubs very rarely does. Set pace 1, FENIX 5. Former champions back in business. Set pace will go and lick their wounds. And to be fair, I can't wait to get them back on stream. I cannot wait to get back on stream with those set pace boys. Who gets beat 5-1 and has the commentators say they played really well? I can't wait to see them again. Set pace, that's who. Welcome back anytime. FENIX, goes without saying. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Probably see you tomorrow. GG's for you guys. Yeah. Stalken, you missed the flight goal. Near post. Boosh. Good finish. Good finish. King Porner. King Power. King Porner. That's a good question. Join the Pro Clubs Weekly Discord and we will, I mean, to be fair, it's posted all over there. If not, join the Clubs League Discord or type in Clubs Leagues into Google and it will be there. Definitely get involved though, because as you can see, we mean business. We mean business over here. Kunks. Yes. Yes. How you doing, buddy? Love that. Love the familiar faces. Come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. Right. There's me, just bottle of water, bit of chilling. And then I press this button. It's the main event of the evening. And Noir, boys and girls. Noir. Welcome. Welcome, Noir. Taking on the team I'm going to lovingly refer to as NK. Because I think there's a bit of Polishness to that side, and that name, should I say, that I'm just going to butcher. KLUBIK. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Let's go and find the stream for that, because I don't want to miss a thing, as Aerosmith once said. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. I'm having a look at this team sheet, and I'm having a look. They've just taken it off. They've just taken it off. Fat Fletcher's in. Fat Fletcher's in. He's playing central centre back tonight. But look out for Callisto. Look out for Maurice. The rest of Noir boys, yeah. They are who they are. We all know them. Whatever. Maurice and Callisto, two brand new signings. Brand new signings. Two world-class players there. Noir are ridiculous. KLUBIK, on the other hand, as you can see, led by Gaffer Big Varmy of GSK fame. This is a very GSK side, so expect big things. Seba up front, Jotka left midfield. I'm quite sure they both play centre-back normally, so, I mean, we've seen Jotka play left midfield before, and he's been really, really good. So, yeah. For your viewing pleasure for one last time, Clubs Leagues, boys and girls. Season 4, match day 1 has been an absolute banger so far. Goals galore. I mean, what's that? A minimum of 4 goals in every game so far. Don't say we don't treat you well. Don't say we don't treat you well, eh? And everything gone swimmingly as well. Touch wood, touch wood. That's more at the servers more than anything, truth be told. Oh, you just never know, eh? You just never know. Don't forget, before you all go off after this game, which I don't blame you for, this is going to be a banger. We are back again same time on Wednesday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, for the next 5 or 6 weeks. You can't get rid of me that easily. And why would you wanna? When I bring you games like this. Noir taking on KLUBIK, and of course, as from tomorrow, we'll have we'll have the league tables and stuff, update league tables. I mean, look at this, it's just waiting to be updated. Come on. Big shout out to Jay and Jam, by the way, who have absolutely pimped me out with the newest tech. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Right then, for one last time tonight, maybe we're not going to get this one on the way straight off the bat, are we? Because 2 players are missing. I'm not going to celebrate it. Are they carrying on playing? Because if I'm so confused, and it's not often I'm confused. Normally I know what's going on in the old pro clubs world, but I tell you what, I have absolutely no idea here, because we're still playing, and unless KLUBIK have come into this game with connection issues or whatever, then I don't know what's going on here. However, Tiki and Co don't care. Tiki and Co do not care. It's 2-0 and we're still playing, so off we go, boys and girls. This might be a cricket score. This might very well be a cricket score, because this Noir side is rampant at the best of times. Maurice into Callisto, 2 world-class players, 2 brand new signings for this side. Tiki looking to add to his collection as well. Yeah, what a start for Noir. I tell you what, though, they've got some defending to do here, because here's threes. Into the box he goes, gets the shot off, doesn't fall politely. And it's going to be, once again, a Noir counter-attack. Maurice doing box-to-box at the moment. A very confusing start to this game. A very confusing start to this game. Coco, you're spot on, mate. You are spot on. Headed down by Kalisto. Killian gets the shot off. There is Mitra with the save. Turns it behind for a corner. Voxy, get yourself involved in Clubs League and I'll interview you every day of the week, son. Ball comes in from Tiki. Repelled. Here's Ninja. Cut out by Click. There's the gaffer, Tom Kite. Good to see my best mate back. Marius. Can't find Striker's feet. It's going to come back to them with Kev. Back post is wide open. Killian. That first touch, we thought he was going to square it. The centre half thought he was going to square it. It's lights, isn't it? It's lights. Noir. 3-0 up inside 15 minutes. Do they go into this as season favourites? I mean... it's not going to count. But also, I don't think it's going to change the complexity of this game. Is this a friendly? Is this a friendly? Because I've actually not seen... I don't recognize any of the players. Have we had a false start here? It would explain things here, because I don't actually recognize any of these boys. Oh, I reckon so. But I can't now go off the game. I can't now go off the game, can I? I'm gonna have to go over to the stream on another. It happens to the best of us, guys. It happens to the best of us. Let me get this GSK / oh, have we had a possible stinker here? I mean, I'll leave the rest of the game on for you. But there's a chance that this is not the game, boys and girls. Let's go and find him. I need to know. I need to know. I mean, Noir, whoever they're playing, it's lights anyway. It's not the right one. We're safe. We're safe. We can relax. False start. Calmer, calmer, calmer. We've had a stinker there, though. I'm not even gonna lie. There's me thinking we were just running, just streets ahead. To be fair, that was the dead giveaway, wasn't it? That we were actually on time. I mean, now you've seen what Noir can do. But I did think it was very strange. Benoit, Musty. We can celebrate for sure. This ain't it. This ain't it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look, we'll leave this on, but this is the warm up, boys and girls. This is the warm up. Let's have a look at what this night KLUBIK side are up to. As well, as you can see, they are not ready to go. They are not ready to go. Oh, it's a funny old game. It is a funny old game. We'll leave this on. We'll leave this on because why not? It's Noir. Benoit, shoot me, mate. Shoot me. If anything, I am glad because my reaction to that first goal was absolutely atrocious. Because I was trying to work out what on earth was going on and who these imposters were. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. But yeah, I mean, if anyone's wondering, I would still say Noir. They're in that top 3, that top 4 of favourites going into this Clubs League. Oh, is this an actual game? Oh, we are very far behind then. We are very far behind. Yeah, Flying Tigers. I've done you dirty here, boys. I have done you dirty. Is there a half-time mercy rule? Because I think they might need it here. I think they might need it. I mean, we'll leave this one. We'll leave this one. And we'll go and see what Knight KLUBIK are up to. They're at halftime, of course they are. Right, okay, let's compose ourselves now. Let's compose ourselves. There is the right side. There is the right side. Yeah, no idea what's happening there, Zach. That's just bad timing from us. Not only was that a pacing, but running late as well. But running late. Oh, come on, Benoit. We're over Norway, surely now. That was weeks ago. Yeah, let me chase. To be fair, I don't even really need to chase both of these sides because we know where they are. It does mean that our main event of the evening is still intact. This looks like a better game. A good look at Knight KLUBIK as well, who are in the all black. MSE, let me know who MSE are as well, because they're getting some free airtime here. Quite clearly a good side, although they've had a lag out on that far side and a lag out up front, but it's not going to make a difference. Yeah, MSE, let me know. Answers on a postcard, but this is not your main event of the evening. That's coming up shortly. This is a Brucey bonus. I'm going to try and work out who this is while they're playing. MSE, Mindset Esports, makes sense, right? Yeah, it is those guys. All right, one apiece then. I mean, a draw here, I think, with the lag outs they've had. Oh, Pazzi into Varmy. I mean, Chichi at the back post, presumably offside, or the offside given before that. But Mindset, stay alive. Mindset, stay alive. Look at this press from KLUBIK, by the way. Pepe back to Peku, big switch. Otto. I mean, Otto's just tried to square up his man. That is what happens, boys and girls. That is what happens. You do not square up the centre forward as the last man of the defence. I'm sorry. Mindset punished 2-1. That being said, they did cut open KLUBIK a short while ago as well. Had a half chance as well. Roy on the far side. Keeps it low. De Silva looks massive, by the way, and I don't mean height-wise. 6'2" both ways. We do have height restrictions in this league as well. Pazzi, who had that sweet little back heel earlier on. The gaffer, Big Varmy, looking for the overlap, but Fefa is there. Pepe. Comic wins it back for KLUBIK. A lot of these boys, the GSK contingency. So expect big things from these guys this season. They are playing Noir in about 10 minutes. Mark Evans, take a bow, son. Take a bow. Also, that shot had venom in it. Pazzi swings it in. Pfeffer again with the clearance. Comic loses out to Sherlock. Good ball. And good running as well from KY. He needs to hold this ball up and does. Finds Royer. Good work from those two. Against all odds. Take a look at me now over the top. Taps comes out. Good hands from the Polishman. Cosmic loses out. That far side looking good for Mindset. They do win a throw-in high up as well. Pepe skins his man. Gola is there helping out that left-sided centre-back, and boy did he need it there. Chichi into Pazzi. Good ball through the gap to the gaffer Varmy. This is sensational stuff. Cosmic finds Chichi again. The first time back heel into the... Knight KLUBIK, it's not going to count. The fans need to sit back down, because back to front, what a goal that would have been. Wow. Mindset is somehow still in this game. Right then. Pazzi, they need to kill this game off, surely. Cosmetech, once again, looking for Chichi on this near side. Absolute wizard. Pazzi to Pawson. They had a man over. They don't use it. And are they going to be made to rue this? Royer down the line to KY, who's ran the channels well this second half. Loses out, though, to Gola. Otto wins it back, but against the rules, says the referee. The man, I was going to say the man in black, but Knight KLUBIK are in black. He's in orange, befitting a Phoenix side. Otto, over the top it goes. Looking for this man, KY, who's been a real thorn in the side, but so has Gola for Mindset. Forced behind. Plenty of white shirts to choose from. It might go near post because that man is very, very tall. Nope, they've taken him out of the fold. He was the target. Jotka had that goal scratched off a short while ago. Wins the initial header. Good defending this time. And it is that, the only difference is that goal where the centre-half decided to try and skin the centre-forward as last line of defence. Otherwise, Mindset would still be level. Tog into Otto. Good turn. Varmy. Varmy just reads things, boys and girls. Cosmic into Gola. Varmy tries to beat his man. Have I ever seen Varmy beat a man before? Answers in the chat, please. Cosmetech loses out. Have they got something at the depth? Jotka, the man who we're used to seeing play centre-back, popping up in centre-back. Otto. Pepe. Back to Otto. Probing. Over the top it goes, and it's a good ball. Zhang. Comic there. Under pressure. Keeps his cool. And I tell you what, Knight KLUBIK, for as good as they've been, they've not put this Mindset side to the sword. And if they're going to get anything out of this Noir side in 5 minutes' time, they're gonna need to sharpen their dagger. Oh, Tog in behind. Stabs it goalwards. Kasparek is there. Forced behind again for another Mindset corner. I tell you what, if there's a sting in the tail here, Knight KLUBIK will be absolutely kicking themselves. They've not committed too many men forward, which I find very, very strange. 4 men in the box, 1 man lingering. They needed more men forward, and they needed to be a lot better, to be quite honest. Viewers, welcome in. Pro Clubs royalty, absolute royalty. Pazzi looking for strikers' feet. Peku is there. Third kills it, but if they can get this ball forward, Mindset, no. Gola, man of the match by far. So important to this Knight KLUBIK side. So important. They pick up all 3 points, but I tell you what, it could have, there should have been daylight between the two sides. So absolute hats off to that Mindset esports side. But 3 points to Knight KLUBIK as we go into the big one, boys and girls. We are going in to the main event of the evening. Noir. Noir. There are no wires here. And if there were, I'd be totally fine with it. Right, Noir taking on Knight KLUBIK. We've just, to be fair, we got a glimpse of Noir. They were like 7-0 up in the first half. I mean, look at the starting lineup. That's kind of what you get with these boys. Knight KLUBIK, though, should give them a very good game. I think they'll need to be a bit more on the ball than they just were. Take nothing away from Mindset. I thought they were very good, especially going forward. Is the ping fixed? Looks that way, mate. We've not had an issue all night. Might just be us. We might just be good luck charms. With normally the complete opposite. Normally we get told we're the devil, and anyone blames their losses on us. Right, let me go and do my final check-in of the night for the final game of the night. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. or just after 8 p.m. To kick off at 8:15. Let me nudge both of these guys, Big Varmy and Mr. Tom Kite, my best mate. Right, yeah, Noir. Brand new signings in Kalisto and Maurice. Ladis and Kev, viewers. Obviously, I'd pick you over Taziak, Nayshaw, Polga, Festic, Capone, etc. But yeah, Ladis and Kev got the nod, mate. Definitely get yourself involved though, viewers. Definitely get yourself. I did see your former side trialing quite a lot of new players yesterday. Not to cast aspersions, not to worry you, but I'm sure it's all under control. But yeah, if we could see you on a Wednesday, maybe even a Tuesday, hey, it would make our week. It would make our season, make our year. Is matchmaking already fixed? Looks like it. We've ran 3 games with no hiccups, he says, touch wood. And both sides look like they're in at the moment. Let me go and have a look to see what Mr. Tom Kite and Tiki are up to over on Noir side. Where are we? Tom Kite. Oh, they're ahead. They're in, so let's go and follow that one. Hopefully it's the right bloody game this time. If you weren't here 5 minutes ago, it's fine. I'm just talking silly nonsense. Right. It's going to be a good one, isn't it? It's going to be a good one. Noir taking on GSK, aka KLUBIK. Final time tonight. Noir befitting in the all black, and it is KLUBIK. Not so befitting in the all white from right to left, as Kalisto almost finds the back of the net. Tap sends that behind, an excellent stop, fingertips. But Noir literally picking up where they left off. Early ball comes in. Tom Kite heads it to his new centre-back teammate, Fat Fletch. That left foot, that chocolate leg, just swings at it and puts it wide. But KLUBIK up against it already. And I said going into this game, what a touch from Jotka, by the way. Said going into this game, Noir are in that top 3, top 4 favourites for this Clubs League Elite Division. They will be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. And I guess every other team is just going to try and stop them from doing that. Much like KLUBIK. They are one of the sides I think are capable of doing that for sure. They have the firepower. But they're going to need to be at their absolute best. Pazzi, good turn. First time from Jotka. I like it, Jotka. I like Jotka in wide midfield as well. An absolute wild card. This GSK side we've followed for years now. Going under the guise of KLUBIK. Usually have the summer season off. They joined us over in Clubs League Elite Division. This man, Big Varmy, bringing a couple of his buddies. Gola, who was fantastic in the last game against Mindset. Man of the match, easily. Big Varmy swings this in. Saliba clears, but they had strayed. So far, so good, I think, for KLUBIK. I think Big Varmy going into this game would say keep this Noir side quiet for as long as possible. Particularly at first 10 minutes. They had a few scares, but now they're on the front foot with Pazzi in behind. To the byline, runs out of pitch. All signs looking good. And Noir, look, they are the monsters of this league. They're Kev, that's a very good turn. Monsters of this league, for sure. Put together, a very, very good side and brought in the likes of Maurice, the likes of Fletch, and the likes of Kalisto to go on top of a very, very star-studded squad, starting 11. I'm sure they've got a squad for Clubs League. And it makes them a very dangerous outfit. But, and I always say this, and it's absolutely nothing against Noir by any stretch of the imagination. You have a look at the likes of Besiktas, for example. When you put together these super teams, the longer teams can hold them off for, the more those seeds of doubt just creep in. And I genuinely think that's what Big Varmy's team talk would have been. Frustrate this Noir side for as long as possible and see if we can get any change out of them. So far, so good, he says. Kalisto squares it. Taps holds on to it. 20 minutes in. Tick. Clean sheet for Taps. Don't know how he's done it, but he's done it. Big switch to Seba, who was down as playing striker. Looks like he's playing back in his native centre-back. Chi-Chi. Fat Fletch and Kev doubling up. Busquets over the top. Might find Kalisto. Casper does really, really well. Really, really well. Big Varmy. That right boot. Usually see magic out of it. Not this time. Killick to Fletch. Good play from the back. From Noir. From back to front they go. Seba. And I tell you what. Just wondering what went on there. Saved by the referee in the Phoenix colours tonight, of course. But yeah, pinged from an earlier infringement. So it will be Kalisto from 40 yards. Taps makes the save. I mean, talking about Yoran earlier for EXITO, Kalisto is cut from the exact same cloth. Those two. Like Hercules. You know they're going to be special at the beginning of the season. Has absolutely no right hitting that from 40 yards, by the way. And I tell you what, I don't really know what's happened there, but Tom Kite might pick up a booking here. And he has. A Tom Kite booking in 30 minutes. I mean, he's a very sensible man. And he's a very reliable man. But if I'm Big Varmy, I'm saying run at that man. I'm saying run at him, because I don't think that was a booking, by the way. Which was the reason I was scratching my head. And I actually literally was scratching my head trying to figure out what was going on. Kalisto to Tiki. Turns on it, trying to slide in Killian. Killick picks up the loose ball, but breaks once again to Chicho. Busquets, though. Who's Busquets? I can't remember. I'll get the teams up at half-time. Killian, though, on the overlap. Gets the shot off. Bread and butter for Taps. Taps, man. Taps can. Busiest man on the park so far. Distribution just about there. Chicho exchanging passes. Good work from KLUBIK. They've matched Noir so far. Rare touch for Nicky. KC into Tiki. Good ball into Killick. This is the Noir we know and love. Maurice, very narrow, finding ex-teammate and current teammate Kalisto. Seba clears. Saliba up very high, finds Tiki on top right foot. It's dangerous, but Taps once again. Equal to it. The entry to Elite is 30 quid or $30. I'll pop it up at halftime for you. Gola loses out to the freshly booked Tom Kite. KC wins it high up for Noir. Still goalless, by the way, and we've been absolutely spoiled for goals, by the way. Yeah, and the prize money is ridiculous too. Edges. Here's Pazzi in behind. Oh, he's found the back of the net. It's not against the run of play whatsoever. But it's woken Noir up, surely, and it's woken us up. It is latest. Thank you very much, Liam Ewers. Wow. Nicky not normally beaten from that range. Take nothing away from that Pazzi strike, because it went like an absolute rocket. Knight KLUBIK 1, Noir 0. And we're talking about favourites. Well, all to do for the Monstars in this second half. He says it might not even go that far because Killian's at the back post. Casper with the tackle. We are going to make it through just about to halftime. Wow. It's the reason why. It is the reason why, boys and girls. This is the main event. We knew it was going to be a banger, didn't we? We knew it was going to be a banger. Welcome in Bluey. Bluey, can you see? Trying to get out of the way. There it is. There it is, Bluey. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Right, for you, viewers, this, look at that. It's £30, sorry. £30, but dollars. I love that. I love that. The money is crazy. The money is crazy. Yeah, like I said, get involved. Get involved. Speak to Jay. If you need a contact, DM me. I've been sending everyone to Jay, and to be fair, mate, he's been brilliant. The whole clubs league setup has been fantastic. Can't fault it. Just take my word for it. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I wouldn't be here otherwise. Right. Speaking of being here otherwise, we've got 45 minutes to be here and enjoy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's cruel. Oh, it's cruel. What can you do though? They're not back from the halftime toilet break. What can you do? It's NOIR. They'll take it. They'll bite your hand off for it. NOIR have been absolutely gifted that one. Callisto, I mean, fair play to him. As always, absolute fox in the box. You don't like to see it to a certain extent, but got to work on those halftime bathroom breaks. It's cost this KLUBIK side massively, but we are level on the night. Big Varmy's going to be raging. He is going to be raging. Over the top it goes. Nicky stayed. He squared it. Pazzy is there for his second. KLUBIK said, NOIR, you can have a goal. We'll just go and score another. Here we go, boys and girls. We've already had one contender for Game of the Week. Are we on for a second one? NOIR penned back once again by this night KLUBIK side, who we've just watched scrape a 2-1 win. And now they're beating one of the favourites, the Monstars of Clubs Leagues. They go ahead for the second time tonight. It's night KLUBIK 2, NOIR 1. They've got it all to do. They have got it all to do. Frenzy, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. We need to get the Frenzy boys on this channel. We need to get them on stream. We will make it happen. 10 points out of 12. That is the exact reason why we need to get these boys on stream. Let's go. Avora. Domino sorting out the cables underneath the desk. Pazzy to Chicho. He's been so good, hasn't he? Tom Kite, though, equal to it. Good work. From the gaffer or co-gaffer. Looks like Tiki's running this summer season. Kev down the line to the gaffer. Here is Ladus. Under a bit of pressure from the chat. Callisto finds Tiki. It's excellent work. It is such good work from KLUBIK, but it's not over yet. Ladus beats his man. Does the CDM? What's going on? It's a second gift. It is a second gift. NOIR have found themselves back level, and I have no idea how. Pazzy is back to you, buddy. It's Desmond. It's Desmond. Wow. I have no words. Two of the strangest goals you will ever see, and it's come for the Monstars. They don't need any gifts. You know when they say, what do you get the person who's got everything for Christmas or a birthday? That's NOIR. They don't need any Christmas, and they certainly don't need any birthday presents. But night KLUBIK have wrapped themselves up in a bow. Right then. Back to square one. Or square two. It's Desmond. 2 apiece. As Ladus gets a nosebleed. Seba does really well. This ain't finishing 2-2, by the way. At all. Pazzy on a hat-trick. What a ball that is. Foot race is on. And KC from central defensive midfield, digging Tom Kite out. Digging Tom Kite out. Love it. Best mate. KLUBIK into Fletch. Good signing, by the way. Ladus into Tiki. Loses out to Jotka and co. They need to double up on them. They need to triple up on them. Maurice and Kalisto can't keep it in. Like I said, game not finishing Desmond whatsoever. SB. Absolute Pro Clubs royalty once again. You boys are spoiling me tonight. God. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Should have got a second Phoenix side in here, by the way. SB. After the heroics of 2 weeks ago. Down the line to Bratan. Cuts it back. Dubro into Jotka. Fletch clears. Left a bit on him as well. Nothing given from the referee. Fletch doesn't win the knockdown, but Big Willie Saliba is there. Nicky puts his foot through it, and to be quite frank, Nicky's not had too much to do. We know he's a world-class goalkeeper. Ladus, what a ball. Killian, the goal scorer, into Kev. Big Varmy tracked him. Big Varmy tracked him. Gola. Switch. To Seba. Can't find striker's feet. Kilic is there, though. Ladus getting a lot of room to work in. Gets half a yard. Thought he might swing it in. Instead, cuts it back to Maurice, who will be looking to give a bit more influence in this game, I think. His goal scoring and assist record is insane. So is this man, Pazzi. Noir from the back. The Monstars of Clubs League. It's 4v4. Tiki to Maurice. Almost bang on cue. Seba, who's been quality this second half. With the block. And now with the clearance. Yep, servers are all good. Killian to KC. What a ball. Raking pass into the box. Maurice looks for that first time pass. Gola fires off Kalisto. And I tell you what, the way this is going, it could be 3 of the worst for Noir. None of this 3 of the best. 3 of the worst. Here we go. Kalisto. Space on that far side. Should they use it? Casper is in there in the nick of time. Architects of their own downfall. Night KLUBIK will not mind me saying. They could have been gone with this one. They could have been well and truly gone. Lag may have well and truly played issues here. We can't see it from their side, but I mean, I am on their stream. Big Varmy's been on 8 ping this whole time. It's blocked. It's gone wide. Tiki. That would have really just, that really would have just sealed it, wouldn't it? Still time for Noir to do damage here. Taps. Taps, man. I tell you what. Kalisto swings it in. Taps is there once again. It's been such a strange game. We knew it was going to be a good game. We didn't think it was going to be a strange game. Now, is there a final sting in the tail? Maurice. He's not been that effective going forward. That is all she wrote. We're going to do the celebration because it has kept us entertained. I was just saying, for all the wrong reasons, Noir probably in the grand scheme of things, probably a fair result is a draw. It just came from such strange goals. And it's like I said, Noir don't need strange goals. Pure passion, pure passion. My voice is already gone and we're on day 1, week 1 of a 6-week season. So I need to get back into it, don't I, boys and girls? Clearly rusty. But Noir, certainly not rusty. KLUBIK, rusty-ish. But none of the other teams. I tell you what, we picked 4 absolute bangers for you tonight. And we'll be here again tomorrow to do the exact same thing. Thank you very much, Frenzy. I appreciate the kind words. And like I said, let's get a Frenzy game. Let's get a Frenzy game on this stream ASAP. Because... and like I said, you know, I'm here to promote clubs leagues. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think these guys were the real deal. Clearly, as you can see, it's the real deal. The setup has been fantastic. The games have been fantastic. And we've got some of the best players in pro clubs playing in this league. And again, for those of you who saw the entry fees and the prize money, It speaks for itself. Get yourselves involved. And again, just because the season's kicked off doesn't mean you can't get involved. So as a player, as a manager, whatever, I'm sure there's something that the people at clubs leagues can do for you. Just yeah, get yourselves involved. And here is, if you did miss it, that structure for clubs leagues. It's impressive. It's impressive. And again, I've been impressed with tonight. J Jam, you'll get your second shout out of the night, but no more. Wins for EXITO. VUVUZELA being Omen in that match of the week contender, and FENIX getting all 3 points as well. NOIR have to just settle for the 1 point. That is all she wrote for match day number 1 here on Clubs Leagues. Corey Bellis reckons EXITO are winning it all. SB reckons FENIX are winning it all. Dizzy, yeah, I mean, stuff like that's bound to happen. It's over there. It's over there, as you can see. I cannot wear a FENIX shirt and then do a FENIX stream, can I? Maybe. I was gonna get it framed. Truth be told, I was gonna get it framed. But like I said, I mean, that FENIX shirt will either always be like that, or it will be sat in a frame, because the back is sensational as well. You guys really went above and beyond for that one. Thank you so much. And I messaged Joe Boy saying we will do the post. The post has been coming. We have been a little bit busy. All change over here, and it's all changed for the good. You boys in the chat, you boys on the pitch have kept us well entertained, so thank you very much. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Because it's what we do. Just after 8 o'clock we'll be live every Tuesday and Wednesday, those new dates here on Pro Clubs Weekly, Twitch and YouTube, because we just cater for the masses. And yes, I love it, SB. You guys are too kind. You guys are absolutely far too kind. Yeah, thank you so much for the support tonight. It does mean massive amounts. Thank you very much for the Clubs Leagues guys as well. Get yourselves involved, like I said. If you don't know who to DM me. I'm always active, can't help myself. And we'll get you sorted. Right. Yeah, Vine will be here on week 6, Dizzy. No Viner goals. The fixtures are up now as well, so I'm going to go pick some of my favorite fixtures, and we'll see you again tomorrow. We'll do it all again tomorrow. I feel like we should go and raid someone. Let's go and have a cheeky little look to see who deserves a raid. I do like the new music, by the way. We had to get some new music, didn't we? We just had to. Simply, Joe Bozza does deserve. He 100% deserves it. But I'm going over to... I don't mean to sound selfish. I'm going over to watch it. So... You'd think he'd pop up now, wouldn't you? I'm going over to spend the rest of my night to watch the UFC. We need the break from clubs. Thank you very much, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow. DMs are always open. For you sexy people. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.